the industry of agricultural machinery has passed two very interesting years. We started in 2020 with the pandemic that don't affect so much our business. I mean that the number of tractors sold in 2020 grew up in the world about 7.7%, and 2021 was even better, and we reached 2.2 million of tractors all over the world, with some peaks in Europe about more than 16% compared to the last year, Italy plus 30%, United States plus 17%, so it was a very, very good year. 2022, we have some problem in our production facilities due to the lack of the components and to some problem of logistics. So number of machines probably is not so high compared to last year, but in terms of sales, in terms of turnover, is even better than 2021. The perspective for 2023 is not bad, especially for not only 2023 but for the near future. The FAO information tells to us that the population of the world in 2021 was 7.8 billion people, and the estimated population in 2031 will be 8.6, or 800 million people more. We need to feed these people, and also the diet will change about all the world, so more rich diet about protein, about every kind of food. So we need 70% more of the production in agriculture, especially in meat and cereals. The only way of increasing that is not to have more land, because we don't have more land worldwide, is just to increase the productivity per hectare. The only way is just to work on the technological input. There are mainly three. The first one is agricultural mechanization, and that is the main one. Second is to have better chemicals in agriculture, and third one is the biotechnology, especially for the seeds. We are focusing on the first point, so we just give more machine that we just show in Eima, especially in Pavilion 37, in this Eima Digital, in which we have a robotic part, and also we are very proud to have a space for the startup company, private company, but also a spin-off of university. That young guys that just have an idea, that are looking for some banks or private equity that can finance them, or just some customer.
Eima International is ready to experience its 45th edition. Very impressive figures characterize our 2022 Eima. Eima's credentials are expressed by the number of exhibitors, 1,500, a third of whom international from 40 countries, and over 60,000 machine models on display. Lots of innovation and many new products that confirm the international soul of the exhibition, both in terms of exhibitors that have increased compared to the past edition, but also an extraordinary number of economic operators who will have business-to-business meetings with our companies, 450 in total from 80 countries. Thanks to the very valuable collaboration with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Italian Trade Agency. We are expecting a large number of international business operators that will certainly be more numerous than in 2021. And of course, we have to talk about the super hyper specialization of Eima International, with the 5 thematic showcases, a record at European and even at a world level with Eima components, show that diversification, that specialization of the exhibition that is truly a jewel in the crown. The interest we have received this year from the institutional side is extremely important. We're very pleased. In the meantime, with the recently installed new government, we had to secure a last-minute institutional presence. We're very keen for the institutions to be able to experience firsthand what this world means, the excellence of an industry, of a very important industrial chain like ours. We'll have Minister Lollobrigida. We still have to finalize their visit, but they're certainly very happy. This is a very important signal of interest for us, which makes us anticipate a very fruitful collaboration. We'll have a message from Minister Rodolfo Urso about Made in Italy and the business in general. He wanted to be there, if not in person, at least with a message to our sector. At our exhibition, we'll have large groups of members of parliament from Europe and Italy as well. From the first time, we have representatives from other member countries. We'll have the president of the Agricultural Commission, led by Paolo De Castro, who's a friend of Eima, and we'll have the opportunity to discuss issues relating to specialized agriculture at our exhibition. And then lots of international guests. A great satisfaction. And there are so many countries I should mention, but they're certainly very important countries, and all with the possibility of developing partnerships on the agricultural mechanization strategy of the future. Well, we expect a very good surprise. It's something we actually expect, with full occupancy of all the exhibition spaces made available, top quality of products on display. And of course, as you heard, there's a very dense program. A lot of products, a lot of companies. You know that Eima is a flagship, is a jewel in the crown, but it's a partner that has helped us evolve and improve the quality of our offering. We feel challenged to continuously improve. A few years ago, we agreed that Eima needed more spaces, more adequate, technologically advanced spaces, because, of course, capacity is important. This is also about hospitality. We committed ourselves, we made an investment plan. The COVID pandemic slowed us down considerably. It was 2 years of nightmare. But today, our shareholders have confirmed their trust in us with a major capital increase that will allow us to restart and complete the investment. We'll reach 100,000 square meters of exhibition space, an important size. So we're very lucky because we are at the very center of a logistic junction and, an important hub for people and goods in this country. So let's play this card. This trade fair has a formidable performance and has an impact on many sectors. There will be people looking for restaurants and pizzerias for a few days, but for weeks there have been specialized people and technical exhibitors working on the trade fair that have stayed here with us in Bologna. So trade fairs have a considerable impact on the territory. So we are trying to have a very busy calendar so as to create the conditions for people to work with some continuity. So setting up and developing the trade fair district will make it possible for us to have different events at the same time, dismantling some and setting up others. So in short, a very dynamic scenario.